In this video, we're going to be looking at a couple of bits from Summit Tackle. One of them you would have seen before, one of them you definitely wouldn't have. So let's see what it's all about. Now, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Summit Tackle when it comes to things like their bankware. Obviously, they do amazing stainless. They do really nice kind of Premier Ali bits as well. I've been using it quite extensively, well, religiously over the last couple of years. And yeah, I had the Premier Ali to start with, and then now I've started using the mix of the stainless and the cobalt. And obviously, I've had the pod as well for the last year or so. And everything has been perfect. Nothing's let me down at all. And the other thing I've been using is the Summit distance sticks. Now, the stainless sticks I've had for probably about a year or so, and Curly actually done a video on these about a similar time ago, about a year ago, so I'll make sure to link that at the top of the screen, so if you want to watch that one then you can do. But I'm just going to run through these quickly, because like I say, I have been using them for the past year, and yeah, they haven't let me down. As you can see, they are still perfectly straight. There is no bend in them at all, even though I've been putting them in some pretty rough ground. But that's the idea of obviously this kind of D-bit end, because it really does kind of grind into wherever you're fishing. If you're fishing in gravel pits or wherever, you're going to be able to get these into the ground. So yeah, I can't fault these at all. But just to quickly run through them, they are 600mm in length, so they're actually quite long compared to some on the market. But that's quite nice because you haven't got that worry of kind of line pinging off or anything like that, because they are just that little bit longer. But in the bag, yeah, you basically get your two stainless distance sticks. You get your little tool, so you can crank them into the ground, and that's got a little level on top. The way to use this, you simply pop out the little topper, and then you can put that in place and then really crank it in. So if you are fishing venues with kind of rock hard surrounds, then you're still going to get them in. You obviously get the toppers as well, and if you want a different colour, then you can order different colours on the Summit website. But I've stuck with the blue because I've got blue alarms and it just fits in. So alongside that, you get your three kind of mini distance sticks, which are ideal if you're obviously using three rods at three different spots. Then you've got the little grooves cut into them, so you know that that's rod 1, that's rod 2, that's rod 3. So yeah, really nice. So you get all of that in the kit, and I believe they're about 55 quid for the stainless. And like I say, they've been great over the last year or so that I've been using them. Cannot fault them one bit. However, there is a new version coming to market very soon. Probably by the time this video is released, you'll be able to actually order these. But these aren't stainless. These are black aluminium. So these are actually a very, very nice bit of kit. They've been slightly redesigned over the stainless version. So the top is slightly different. You've got little holes cut around these. And basically what that does with the little toppers, you can put isotopes into these. So that means you'll be able to see the isotope through these little holes. And surprisingly, getting attacked by a leaf again, surprisingly at night, these are still very visible. Because of the coating, it almost reflects your head torch, so you haven't got to worry, you haven't got to think, oh, they look really nice in black, but at night you're not going to see them because they do work really well. So I try and put a clip over the top of that where I've used them previously at night. But yeah, they're a slightly tweaked version of the stainless. You've still got the little cutouts all the way down with the line-friendly grooves, so it's not going to damage your line, but it just holds that line a little bit better. So in that way, you shouldn't have the line slipping off because it will hit the grooves. And yeah, they're obviously lighter because they're aluminium, so exactly the same length, still 600mm. And I weighed both sets of these earlier really inaccurately because I just used a pair of scales in my bag, but these came out at about 1 pound 4 ounces, and I believe the stainless was about 2 pound 2 ounces. So if weight is a bit of an issue, if you're trying to strip back as much as possible, then obviously these are going to be the lighter option. But in the bag, you basically get your two distance sticks. You've got a little easy pusher tool. Basically, you've got a little spirit level on top there. This works in a similar way to what the stainless one does, where you pop out the topper, put that in place, and then it just gives you that little bit more to grip onto to push into the ground. Now, the actual points are slightly different, so you don't have the D bit points on these. It's purely just a normal point, but it's quite a long point, so again, you shouldn't have any issues getting this into the ground. Just put that one back. And then the other thing, just like the stainless versions that you get with these, are your 3 little individual ones, so you can mark out exactly if it's 9.5 wraps or 9.25, whatever. You can have one of these just in place. Again, just like the stainless, you really do get the full package with these. You get all your little extras. You don't have to pay more for any extras because you get the whole lot in the kit. And these come in at £50, so they're a little bit cheaper. Obviously with both sets you get this nice green bag as well. But yeah, a little bit cheaper than the stainless, and it's up to you whether you prefer. Accuracy is key. Yeah, it's up to you whether you prefer the black or the stainless. I'm still on the fence. I really like the stainless because I've been using them. I know that they're good, and they're a little bit thinner, but they are heavier. But then I do prefer the look of the black. So yeah, it really is. Maybe I'll just use one of each. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Definitely head over to the Summit website to check out some of their new distance sticks and some of the other bits in the range, because like I say, I've been using quite a few different parts from the range over a good amount of time, and I really cannot fault them. They're definitely up there with the big boys when it comes to kind of stainless and bankware, so definitely check out the website. Again, thanks for watching. Somewhere around me there'll be more videos popping up, so if you want to carry on watching us, then make sure you click onto one of them videos, and I'll see you in the next one.